Good afternoon. We thank God so much for making it possible for once again to meet us leaders. Indeed, God has been very good to us, giving us the opportunity for us to serve in His vineyard. And by His grace, He brought us from far and near, some from various regions and zones to meet here for this very important occasion. Blessed be the name of our Lord, our King, and our Master Jesus Christ. Amen. Indeed, this is a very important time. And I want to recall after our NAS Union Executive Council meeting, when I called the chairman, Pastor T.K. Mensan, to thank him. He told me that, Josiah, this is the first time we are having the Union NAS, and something great must happen. And indeed, these are the little signs that we are receiving, that by God's grace, something great is going to happen. What do we say to God? Amen. And therefore, he told me that we must use this occasion to build a very formidable campus ministry, in which ministry to students will translate into a movement of students. And it's because of that that we have started this. Our greatest thanks goes to the Almighty God for making it possible for us to meet, bringing us from far and then from near. And we want to thank the entire Southern Ghana Union Conference leadership, particularly Pastor T.T. Oakland, whom from the very first day of assuming office made Public Campus Ministry one of his greatest priorities, alongside evangelism and then ministry to the voter within. I want us to say a very big amen to them. By God's grace, they are really, really supporting us. And so God richly bless them. And we want to thank all fellowship leaders. When the call came for you to organize your executives and bring them along, by God's grace, you didn't sit down, and you did the organization very well. And because of that, we have all these young men, leaders from our various institutions gathered here for this transformational leadership training. God richly bless you. In the last 2 years, in my experience in NASCCC, I've been having internal conflict with respect to leadership. Why God sometimes chooses people for various tasks at various or sundry moments in the life of our various fellowships, and why God will particularly choose a particular person to take on some tasks. And I don't know whether some of us really know that it was by the conviction of the Holy Spirit that we were selected to take forth this leadership post. I believe when I read 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 16, the very first part, I realized that it is through the Holy Spirit that we are selected to take on these posts that we hold as leaders in our various fellowships. And so it is not a very little thing, it is not by human machinations that we were chosen, but by the Holy Spirit that we were chosen. So we as leaders, we have a very great task to do. Now here we are at the Transformational Leadership Training, chosen to lead in various capacities in our fellowships, despite our weaknesses. God has chosen us. I believe to be a leader is not something very easy. To be a leader takes on discipline. To be a leader requires humility. To be a leader requires great determination. To be a leader comes at a very great cost. And so, I know we know the burden that is upon our hearts as we have gathered here. In my own estimation, I think the greatest threat to the realization of our success in public campus ministry is not our ignorance about public campus ministry, but our lack of practical ideas. Our lack of practical ideas to build a very formidable public campus ministry. And that is the reason why we have all gathered here. And I remember in the morning during our expectation period, one lady said that our expectations are that we are here to receive a very practical training, not a theoretical kind. And I believe that if we receive that training, it's really going to impact us. What do we say to the Lord? And so we are here for a transformational leadership training. And I believe it's not going to be theoretical, that will be a formational leadership training. But by the time you leave here, you'll be really challenged and transformed to lead. As I try to conclude and assume my seat, permit me to say that this is a gathering of trainees and trainers. We have our various chaplains and leaders from various scholars with respect to Public Campus Ministry. And so as we are gathered here, I hope that in everything, the trainers will speak to us in action, in deed, in conduct, in words. They are really going to speak to us. Even when it comes to punctuality, obeying time, our trainers are going to speak to us not only in presentations, but also in their deed and in their conduct. And with that, we are going to have a very wholesome transformational leadership training. May God bless all of us who made it and responded to this invitation to come. And I know that by the time we go, we are going to really build virtues of leadership that is going to help us impact also to others. We are going to be leaders with meekness like Moses. We are going to be leaders who are after God's own heart like David. We are going to be leaders of prayer like Daniel. We are going to be leaders with self-sacrificing spirit like Paul. And we are going to be leaders who are very courageous like Deborah. We are going to be leaders who are bold and have a sense of purpose like Nehemiah. And we are going to live here looking unto Jesus, the greatest leader who ever lived. And we are going to say that indeed we came and we have learned a lot, we have been transformed, and we are going to impact. You are welcome, and may God bless this program. Thank you.
Amen. No wonder we chose this theme with such an army. And looking at you sitting there, my heart is full of gladness. Amen. I feel joy that we have such an army of the Lord ready for battle. May the Lord bless you for coming. Amen. Friends, this very ministry, the campus ministry, is barely a year old. But praise be to the Lord, we're not starting from ground zero, because we already have a system in place which we can use in driving this ministry. The NAS has always been in existence, and I've been a member of the NAS before. And I know that it is an instrument God has used in the past, and at this time, there is the need for God to accelerate the work so that Christ can come early. If we've met here because of the Lord. And I know that you came because you love the Lord Jesus, isn't it? Yes. And I want to thank you for your love for the Lord. I love Him too, and that's why I'm also here. You have had a very hectic time, I guess, from the 1st of January to this time. It's been a very, very hectic time for every Ghanaian. We just came out of a very peaceful election, a very successful one. And now we had the festivities. And yet, you could have time to travel all around the country to come to VVU for this program. I thought it at a very short notice, I guess, whilst we are planning this. I cannot ask anything better for you than to say that God, the God of Abraham, of whom we all said, will be kind to you, will grant you your favor. Ellen White calls this church that you and I belong, the remnant church, the church militant. What a word. The church militant. Let we know we are in battle. If you are a militant person, then you are someone who is ready for battle. And not because of ourselves. We are not in battle because of ourselves, but because of whom we have chosen to serve. Our Jesus is at the battlefront, and we are with Him at battle. We need to be equipped. we are not going to be equipped with human accoutrements, but we go to battle in the faith of Jesus Christ. Just as David went against Goliath. The war is fierce and treacherous and very precarious, but we are encouraged by the captain of the host of heaven that he is on our side and he is not against us. And therefore, if he is with us, then who can be against us? The speaker after speaker have reiterated the Bismarck representation of Seventh-day Adventists and the tertiary institutions. Now 500,000 estimated. We cannot count ourselves even to 1% of this total. We believe we need to establish a radical strategic approach to increasing our numbers on the various public campuses and to expand our activities. However, I still want to encourage you that in spite of this number, God can still use us to accomplish His purpose. Hallelujah. Amen. Pastor Tika said it, and it has been said over and over again that it didn't have to take God more than 12 people, 12 apostles, to disseminate the good news that today you and I are beneficiaries. And therefore, if God has such an army, more than 100 here, and many back home, we are adequately enough for the battle ahead. What are the strategic programs we need to put in to achieve this? We emphasize that a door-to-door approach is the key. Our door-to-door approach is the right key to getting more people on the side of Christ. And therefore, amongst your peers, you need to go talk to them. You need to make friends, make acquaintances, establish relationships, and through that, you'll be able to disseminate the information. And even with your lecturers on the campuses, you can find friendship and relationship with your superiors in discussing the Word of God. In the communities around you, and I know that many of you at UST, we used to go to the villages around us and spreading the Word of God, and so much around your communities, you can also do same. And when you come home, within your local churches, you become trainers of trainers. That's why you are here today, to be equipped with knowledge and resources that can help you in this work. Napoleon, the French general, he made a certain remark. He says, a leader dispenses hope. A leader dispenses hope. But we can only give hope when we ourselves are equipped and imbued with hope. We who are going for the battle should be equipped and imbued with hope. The world out there is so helpless. And when you see many people thrown into some churches, it is not because they really love to go to church, but they are scared. Everyone can imagine that something catastrophic is going to happen to this world. But we don't go to church because of scare or fear, but we go to church because we love the Lord Jesus Christ. And that is why we, as the Adventist young people in the tertiary institutions, we have a task, a responsibility to let people have hope that in spite of what is happening to this world, Jesus, our Savior, is still in control. Amen. Satan is marshalling his demons. to unleash upon humanity great deal of deception. So much so that I have a friend, young guy who's finished university in finance, he's looking for a job. He couldn't find a job immediately, and then he was invited by some big people, and they invited him to the Freemasons. He should become a member. And all the problems will be solved, because where he goes, there he will meet all the bank managers, all the big people, the big shots in the financial institutions. And if you want a job, you just have to come and join us. This is the kind of deception going on around this country, even in this country. And if you're not careful, you get hooked to it, and you are taken away. God has equipped this church with the truth to overcome the lies and deception of the enemy that he is spreading around. For this reason, the campus ministry, with collaboration with the South Ghana Union Conference, have come up with the tracts that we came around with when we were in school. These tracts are very dear to us. These tracts are to empower you. And like Pastor Tika said, you don't have to see yourself so feeble to be fed. But you on your own should be able to stand on your feet with your Bible and the Holy Spirit alone. And yet go to battle and win success for the Lord. Hallelujah. And this is exactly what we want you to do. Therefore, we entreating you to make maximum use of the tracts that have come to you. It has come out of a great investment. We have over 175,000 of these tracts prepared. And they are ready. We have brought to you only about 3, we have 10 tracts. We have brought you 3 tracts. And we are expecting that you use these tracts to share them around to your colleagues, to the lecturers, to the community, wherever you are, and then follow up with them. I've been a student, and I know how time is very difficult when you're on campuses, but please, spare some time. Do the bidding of the Lord. Soon Jesus is going to come, and we have a responsibility towards our Redeemer. That if we have been saved, we will also have to go to heaven holding someone in our arms and say, Jesus, this we present to you, this is our trophy for you. Jesus is going to use this trophy as a star in his own crown. Let us make more jewels to be impacted onto the crown of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I welcome you in the name of our Lord, and may the Lord help us to make this seminar a very successful one. Amen.
Amen. It's good to be together again, and I'm thankful for what God is doing in our union, on our campuses. I bring you greetings from the union leadership and from the field, the presidents of the fields who allowed the chaplaincy directors to join us for this weekend's program. I also want to thank the committee for having done a good job planning, funding, organizing, and bringing all of you here for this special meeting. I have great hopes. When I heard that this meeting was going to take place, I said, wow, it will take off. What we have done so far has been getting the committee working around. We're now again going to get all the student leaders together and equip them, and let them go, taking into their hands leadership, the work will move on as projected. And so I am happy to have you here, and I also want to welcome all of you to this special meeting. Hallelujah. Amen. I know we're talking about transformational leadership. We certainly will have to move from where we have been to another level, a better level, a higher level. And so we must begin to tell our minds and our hearts that we want to do what we want. You know, in the past, we have not been satisfied with what we're doing. That implies that there's something we want to do that is not happening. That's where we want to go. So we are saying the same thing. What the pastors, what the administrators are saying, or what the students are desiring, that's where we want to go. As we make up our minds and our hearts to achieve that which we desire, we must understand that leadership must be transformed so we can get to it. And when some of the leaders said that we are moving from being ministered to our students to becoming a movement of your own, I suppose that we're not downplaying the nature that the students need themselves. Because adult members of the church, pastors, and all forms of leaders in the church need to be nurtured from time to time, continuously. So the fact that we want to place leadership in your hands does not, or should not be misconstrued to mean that it's all going out there to win souls, not thinking about ourselves. We think that our worship, our fellowship meetings should be very rich, should be very sweet, very attractive, very nice, at its best. So if you are singing, you do your best. If you are speaking, if you are leading, you are doing the best. This is what we're talking about, so that when friends that you are witness to desire to worship with you or to listen to you, they'll be impressed, they will love to stay and worship with you. We're also saying that the fact that leadership is being placed in the hands of students does not in any way also overlook the important role of ministers and lay leaders in the system. We still work together. Wherever we find ourselves, we'll cooperate so we can do it. There's a need for unity across board, from the union to the conference, from pastors to elders, from student leaders to students, so we can work together. We benefit more when we're working together. That's why it said that 2 good heads better than 1, not 2 heads. And so, yes, we assume that student leaders have good heads. But these other leaders, chaplains, pastors, also have good heads. When we put them together, we achieve a greater result than we would have done if we did it alone. This morning, I've come to remind you that this is a great opportunity. A great opportunity, not just to the church. Not just to the church, but to you. A wonderful opportunity. Most of the people that keep coming up here have been student leaders from, very early years of their lives. And today they are where they are, or we are where we are. And what is beginning is to harness the qualities, the giftedness, the uniqueness that God has placed in you, even from now. Many years ago, I was a class prefect. Elementary school classes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, thereabout, to forms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4, and on to the next level, class prefects, session leaders. You know session leaders? Yes, I was once a session leader. In those days, we didn't understand. We thought that you will be a session leader, you will be a class prefect, and God was preparing us for doing things like that, just standing before people and encouraging people and working together, harnessing gifts and talents of people to work. I remember very clearly that the first time I was asked to be an SU secretary. That was a big position. The SU secretary, I belonged to the SU, and I was the SU secretary, organizing people from various faiths. I was the Assembly Adventist at the time. That was preparing me to be a leader in the Assembly Adventist church, and so on and so forth. A fellowship president in the Assembly Adventist student school, and so in the seminary, holding various positions, both in the church and in the student association. All along, God was preparing somebody to do something for him. So what is happening today is a very special preparation, not just by student leaders choosing you to be here, but God choosing you to prepare you for what He intends you to do from now till He comes. Today we are doing what we are doing because God has planned and worked at us so that we can get to this point where we can do this work for Him. And so it was obvious, God had timed it, that one of those days He will get me to stand somewhere to make a statement that would help do something. So when I was asked, tomorrow you'll be inaugurated as the president of the UNIDO, and you'll be asked to say a few words. And I was asking myself, what am I going to say? You are not given the privilege of meeting with the team that you're going to work with to discuss and to plan, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. As a leader, you are expected to come out with some major policy guidelines that will influence the direction of the union during this campaign or this period. And one of the things that I said was that our focus would be on the university campuses or the tertiary institutions. My idea was simple. I didn't know exactly how I was going to do what I was saying. I didn't know. But I felt strongly that God wanted us to do something on the university campuses. I knew that we would be able to train leaders for our church if we concentrate on campuses. Because whether you like it or not, after university, you are leaders. In your own right, you are leaders. Wherever you find yourself, you are a leader. And therefore, if we can get these leaders to be committed and dedicated to the cause of the Adventist Church, we have a bunch or an army of leaders for the church. Dedicated and committed. Oftentimes, when they go to the university and they come out, they forget about the church. They are not too enthused about church. They don't come to church very regularly. Sometimes they don't even return their tithes and offerings, even though their salaries are bigger than the people down there. So if they are committed, we stand to gain in various ways, especially with this problem that was confronting us, and that has been confronting us. And when we have old campaigns, even Paseo's campaigns, the big men will come and listen all right. But to get them to decide to join the church is always a problem. So if we can't get them already made, we'll get them self-made. So we'll begin grooming these young big men and women to be. Let them be dedicated and committed. Get them to know how to be blessed by the Lord, so they will become big men, and because they are dedicated, they will be big men in the church. And we continue, not just for a year, we continue. So give ourselves 10 years, we'll have a big army of big men in the church who are knowledgeable, who are committed and dedicated, and leading the church for God. That was what I was thinking about. So we are winning souls. We're also throwing our bread on the surface of the waters, hoping that we'll get them back. In other words, we are investing. So students become rich big men, dedicated, and the church will reap the benefit to finish God's work, so we'll go to heaven together. I didn't know how we were going to do it, but I was convinced that God was going to do something. And then the next thing we did was that let's put together a committee so that all the ideas, some of the ideas that I have, I can share with them, and then they can add to it and develop it. And that brought the committee that is chaired by David, whose daughter is sitting and looking at me. So she's benefiting from the fruits of the labors of the Father. And then we will put all these committees, say, go ahead, tell the committee, let them see, let them come out with what they want to do. And the committee puts together a number of ideas. They come back to the executive committee and they share their ideas and say, this is brilliant, this is beautiful. Continue to develop it. And every meeting, come and give us updates. And I felt that it was beginning to take shape. Then at the time we said, let's get a broader group to look at ideas that we are putting together. At least for a beginning. So let's bring some student leaders, let's bring some nurse old students, let's bring some chaplains, some administrators of the church, let's bring some lay people and other people like that. All from the university, Public University and other places. Let's talk about campus ministry to students and making campus ministry something else than we have, which now you call movement of students. And that forum was also organized, and a whole lot of ideas, lecturers and all those who were there put some ideas together. When I went to the General Conference, the committee meeting last year, and we were to break into committees. Guess which committee I went to? Straight, campus ministry. And I sat there, General Conference Director for Chaplains was there, campus ministry was there, people from various parts of the world, and we were sharing ideas. I said, okay, so we can do this, and so on and so forth. Towards the end of the year, I attended the year meeting of the division. I got there and I got the campus ministry director. I said, I want to go to your office. I want to see your office. So sure, let's go. And just before we entered his office, he said, Pastor, I want to confess that of all the unions in the division, we have heard and we are confident or well informed that your union is doing the best. I said, we are not done anything yet. All we are doing is putting our ideas together. Wait till next year when we start implementing what we are putting together and we have a wonderful report for you. He said, yes, I know, but I am more than satisfied even now. When he was presenting his report, it was full of praise for the Southern Ghana. And you know what it did that did to me? It meant that we cannot stop. Because if just putting plans together, they are prisoners, they will expect that the plans will begin to materialize. I am told Nigeria has air, because that guy comes from Nigeria. And so they are telling them, Ghana is doing something, keep your eye on them, whatever they are doing which is good, pick them and do the same thing. We cannot stop. We need to get together. That is why I'm excited that now not just the committee and the chaplains, and it's all students, leaders being trained, so they will go and train the rest of the students. So the army idea that we are talking about will become a reality. And all campuses will feel the force that God wants to unleash through you to the campuses. I know you know that most of these charismatic churches have already decided that campuses must be their winning grounds. So all of them are cashing in on the investors. If this is the true church, then we'll do our friends a disservice by not sharing the truth with them and making them candidates for the kingdom of God. We cannot back out. It is too late to change our mind. We must know what we want to do, put in all the ideas, all our resources, all our energies, and go all out. But I assure you that the Lord will take care of you. Hallelujah. Amen. I remember when we were doing some civil engineering course at Polytechnic. I was the fellowship president at the time. Every year there's this exams we do and that attracts scholarships. That is how we manage to go through the number of years we stay there. So when the list comes out, I will go and then go from department to department. You know what I'm doing? I'm looking for some Adventist. And almost every department where they said that they are among the best three that will be giving scholarships, not scholarships. Almost every department. I'm saying this to say that anybody who dedicated to God and spent time praying and studying the word of God to share, get his brain, his intelligence quotient or level heightened. You cannot understand the teachings and theories of eternity and fail in the theories of mundane things. God will bless you and make you successful. Amen. I know sometimes when I see some of my teachers and some of my friends and they hear about what the small things, the medium things and the big things God has done for me, they mouth. And I tell myself, it's unfortunate that you didn't know from your youthful days that with God all things are possible. When you're on the side of God, you must win. Yesterday, we chalked a very big success. It was my burden and my worry, because for one reason or another, it has not been possible for us to get the chaplains fully understanding this new direction of the union, especially of the committee, so that they will join in, because they are responsible for work on campuses. If we meet and we are to report, they must report on what happens on campuses. And for some time we were not able to do that, and so some of them were complaining, and rightly so, we understood that. Fortunately, yesterday we had all of them here. We said they should come before you come. So we have the whole day talking. All of us were here, and we spent time talking. And when they understood, they said, this is what we have been asking for. We have been praying for and desiring that we will do. That campus ministry or work on campuses will take a new dimension other than what we are doing presently. And more ideas, beautiful suggestions came on board that have been captured that will influence the program that we want to. So as I congratulate you for being part of this history-making venture, It is my prayer that you tell yourself, whatever you have to offer, you must give it. Don't wait on somebody. Don't look to leaders or to other people. The period of complaining is over. And I believe you agrees with me. The time of complaining is over. Now we have it in our hands. We must come up with ideas. We must strategize. We must agree. We must analyze and take what we think will not help out, put in what we think will work in there, and with all our strength and resources, move to get it done. So that you don't have anybody to complain about. You are in charge. You are part of the system. So we can do what we believe God wants us to do and do it well. Hallelujah. Amen. And that is why I am happy, because we are not going to complain. We are doing it. So who are we complaining to? I read 2 adverts, and one of them said, why stand in line when you can stand out or be outstanding? Why are you doing what everybody is doing when you can outdo what everybody else is doing? We have the word of God. We have the spirit of prophecy that helps us to understand better the word of God when other people do not have. We have everything else they have because they are picking it from the Bible. If it's not from the Bible, we're not interested. But apart from everything they have from the Bible, we have something that is more than what they have. So we should be able to do better. Importantly, this is the last day church, the church of God. And therefore, we cannot continue to stand in line that when they finish, we will also come and do the same thing. When we can do something outstanding. The downward company, insurance company says, if it must be done, then it must be done well. It must be done well. And that is why I think that we need to be diligent about whatever we agree that we will do. I remember seeing some church members on Wednesday evening go to prayer meeting, and they were running. They were not late, but we were running. And I said, if this spirit is Adventist, we would have finished the work. Our people are not coming to Wednesday prayer meetings as they should. All over. So to think of it that they recognize that they are late to prayer meeting, and so they should run. No, it's not there. If it must be done, we must do it well. On Friday evenings, if you walk around or drive around, just check the Pentecost church. Wherever you find one, the place is full. As if they are welcoming the Sabbath, even though they don't keep the Sabbath. Friday evenings, it's more than a divine service. If they can do it, we must do better. That's what we are saying. And we're saying that if student leaders will understand that we need to work for God and do it so diligently, God will be on our side. We must be victorious. This work that we have chosen to do will be so successful. Proverbs 27 says that gives an idea of diligent work on our part and faithful watching for God's covenant to be on us. God has placed returns in our work, but has given man the responsibility to be diligent in order to extract it. Because God's provision in life is sufficient, opportunity to gain is in there, but man must work to gain. And it is said that when God puts work in your life, He expects you to put life in your work. Now God has put work in your life, making you leaders and making you members of the team that are going to turn things around on our campuses. He expects you to put life into this work that is given you. Whatever your job, do it diligently and gratefully. Through it, you will find satisfaction and experience the blessings of God. In those days, when we were working, we didn't even think about God going to bless us. There was joy, there was such enthusiasm. We wanted to do it. You know, in those days, these days when we want to do some work, clean up or something like that, everybody's looking at the church, and what food are you preparing for us? And those days, we were thinking, I said, what can you bring? I said, I live by a bakery, I'll buy bread and groundnuts. You know, that's a student, that's what I can eat, bread and groundnuts. Somebody said, I'll bring garri and milk. Somebody says, I'll bring this, I'll bring that. And then when we finish the work, we sit and you have a range of variety of food and you can eat to your fill. The church don't provide for us. But we are doing this work of God and satisfying what's within ourselves. We say that we were not thinking about the blessings, but because you're doing that, the blessings will come. It will come in various ways. Just mention them. The Lord will bring the blessings along. But as I encourage you and inspire you on this journey that we want to take, I want to assure you that the blessings of the Lord are already with you. Hallelujah. Amen. So let us agree, let us be studious, be diligent in saying what will be told us. And when we have gotten it, let us go there with that zeal and do the best that we can according to our giftedness. Some of us are very good speakers. Others are powerful when they pray. Others are wonderful in giving. Others are very, very outstanding in supporting people and encouraging people to come along. Whatever your gift is, use it. And make this work of God successful. I read a story that happened several years ago in South Africa, in the territory of KwaZulu. The government decided to dig irrigation ditches on both sides of a big river. This allowed the rich land to be farmed. Christians were on one side, and non-Christians, animists, were on the other side. But they made those ditches or irrigation for both sides, on both sides of the river. So the Christians will have theirs, and the non-Christians will also have theirs. So they will all develop it and get out of their poverty. The traditional animists worshippers on the other side continued to live in abject poverty, producing almost nothing on that same kind of soil. But what happened to the Christians? The Christians believed that they were responsible before God to work hard and live soberly. Their pagan neighbors, on the other hand, viewed work as women's responsibility, while the men spent their time drinking and fighting. And because of the hard work of the Christians, they were able to get out of poverty because they work. God has placed work in their life, they put life in their work, and they succeed. We can do the same thing, and the Lord's blessings will be on us. Then it will be said, though the fig tree should not blossom, and there will be no fruit in the vines, though the yield of olives should fail, and the fields produce no food, though the flock should be cut off from the fold, and there be no cattle in the stall, yet we will exalt in the Lord. We will rejoice in the God of our salvation. For the Lord God is our strength. He has made our feet like a winged feet, and He makes us to walk on high places. The Lord will bless us as we agree to work with this team and to do the things that God wants us to do. It is my prayer that God's blessings will be with us. It is my prayer that God's empowerment of the Spirit will fill us as we begin this movement. It is my prayer that God's kingdom will succeed with you. But just to say that it will not succeed without you. But we desire that you be part of it. So the blessings you will share in the blessings of the Lord. May God help us and bless you as we continue in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.